Hey friends, welcome back to this Homeschooling Naturopath. My name is Hannah and I'm a homeschooling mama of 3 little girls who are now 9, 8, and 5. We've had a birthday since I last filmed. On this channel, I share content related to homeschooling, homemaking, motherhood, as well as some naturopathic medicine advice and medicine making throughout some of my videos here. Today's video, I'm going to be taking you guys through my curriculum picks for the 2023 school year. Before I get into it, I just want to put out a little disclaimer. So we live in New Zealand, if you guys didn't know that already, if this is the first time you're watching my channel. So our seasons are opposite to you guys in the Northern Hemisphere, and so that means that we are currently in winter time. So our school year actually starts at sort of the beginning of February. February all the way through till about mid-December is the months that we homeschool here in New Zealand, and that is because, of course, our summer is December, January, February. Those are our 3 summer months. So we are actually halfway through this school year already. However, I know that for you guys watching in the States, you are just about to step into back to school time. How exciting. What a fun time. I am so excited for all of you guys. I wish that we were stepping back into that because, you know, that fun, like that excitement of a new year is just so much fun. So I've shared a lot on here already of some of the curriculum that we use in our homeschool, but I thought I would do an updated individual subjects curriculum picks for you guys in the States who may be watching, you know, skimming through YouTube to find some homeschool curriculum ideas. So with all of that being said, let's get straight into the video for today.
Deep in the shadows, I know it's hard.
Alright, so this video is for my 8-year-old. Now, my 8-year-old just turned 8 a couple of weeks ago, so she has been 7 for the vast majority of this school year. Like I said, we're already halfway through our school year. She is in the 2nd grade, if we're looking at grades. So down here in New Zealand, she is in year 3, and that is equivalent to the 2nd grade for you guys in the States. Now, we do group subjects all together as a family, and the group subjects that we do are history, science, and art history. So this school year for history, we have been working through Story of the World Volume 2. We've been really enjoying this. I have to say I haven't enjoyed it as much as the level 1, which we did last year. However, you know, Story of the World is awesome and I love it as a history curriculum. We do a lot of other reading to go along with this, a lot of videos, a lot of movies, a lot of arts and crafts to make it really fun. Oh, excuse me. And it is just a great way to learn world history. Next up, this year I have also incorporated art history into our family curriculum, and I know that sounds really like strenuous, but it's really not. And the way I'm teaching art history this year is with Gather Round's Artists Unit. So once a week on a Friday, we sit down and we read through a lesson, we'll watch the videos, we'll talk about it, we'll do any arts and crafts that there is involved. And it's just a really fun way to learn a little bit of art. We learn different artists, you know, this also has composers and dancers and culinary arts and all different types of art, which is really nice, and it's really cool to expose you know, young kids to that at an early age so that they can begin to appreciate all of these different types of art. And finally, our family science curriculum. I always pick our science units from Gather Round Homeschool. I love Gather Round. It is probably my favorite curriculum company. I really, really love what they're about, and I love their science units. So this year, like I said, we're already halfway through our school year. So we've already done Gather Round Oceans and Gather Round's Living Off the Land unit. We so enjoyed those units. Absolutely just Living Off the Land was, it really hit home for me. I am American, and so yeah, that unit was, I just loved it. It really hit home for me. But for the remainder of the year, we are doing the following units. So first off, we are doing chemistry from Gather Round Homeschool, and again, my kids are 5, 8, and 9. So chemistry is going to be an interesting one, but this is what they picked. I let them each put a vote into a little hat, and chemistry was the one that was chosen. So it's going to be interesting. We're really, really excited to delve into this, and I'm interested to see how they go with this and how interested they actually are in it. But yeah, so that is our first unit we're going to be doing from Gather Round for science. 2 units I have here for our family science is Earth Science from Gather Round. And in case you're wondering, I've got, so this is the teacher's guide, and then I've also got the student notebook, and I've just got the early reader. I didn't buy the whole family bundle because it's a lot more expensive, especially when you convert it to New Zealand dollars. So this one was a lot cheaper. And I picked early reader because it's a happy medium. Early reader is where my 8-year-old is. So if you're watching this specifically for, you know, 2nd grade, this is where my 8-year-old is, and I kind of just bring my 5-year-old up and my 9-year-old down and meet them somewhere here in the middle. And it works out well for us. Then our final science unit that I have picked is also from Gather Round, Inventions and Ideas. We are very excited about this one also. I mean, look, we're excited about all the Gather Round units. I would buy them all tomorrow if I could, but we wouldn't be able to get through all of them by then. Starting with her language arts. We have moved back to All About Reading. We are on All About Reading level 2 now. She did All About Reading level 1 last year. She completed it in its entirety. She loved it. It was great. Her reading really, really advanced, and she was reading amazingly. And I kind of felt like she was actually at a place where she didn't really need to carry on doing All About Reading level 2. And so we stopped it about halfway at the start of this school year, and I was like, I think we can just actually do reading and writing and start working on grammar and stuff like that. But what I came to find was that her spelling was really not where it should be, I guess, in my opinion. And I feel like it's because her reading maybe wasn't where it should be, if that makes sense. So anyway, I put everything else we were doing aside, and we have now just moved back to All About Reading level 2. We are doing this every day, 5 days a week. She is working through this, and it's been great. We started it over. Like I said, she was about halfway through it at the beginning of this year, but I just wanted to restart the whole thing, and you know, she's moving through it very quickly now because her reading has definitely improved over the past 6 months, but there are still things in here that will challenge her. So I'm very mindful of that. She still needs to just really improve her reading before we move on to spelling and grammar and, you know, writing and things like that. So yeah, we are just doing this 5 days a week at the moment, and that is enough for her. Next, for language arts, she has actually just completed this. This is the Good and the Beautiful Language Arts level, not language arts, the Good and the Beautiful Handwriting level 3, and she has just completed this a couple of weeks ago. This is the first year of cursive. She has really enjoyed this. She really wanted to do it because she did level 1 and 2 last year. But I don't think we'll be moving on to the level 4. She's kind of decided she's not overly interested in learning cursive, and that's totally fine. It's not something I'm going to push. So yeah, but if you are looking for an amazing handwriting program, the Good and the Beautiful Handwriting is awesome. Next up is her independent math work. So she is doing the Good and the Beautiful Math level 2. We love this math. She loves this math. It is amazing. It is perfect for her and how she learns. I really, really like teaching from it. Also, we will definitely be finishing this and moving on to the level 3 when she does finish this. To go along with her math, we also do Mindbenders. This is Mindbenders level 2. She finished level 1 last year. This is from the Critical Thinking Co. And this is just awesome. It is so awesome for learning logic. So we really like this. My 9-year-old moved on to the level 3 of this year, and we have found it really, really difficult. And I don't know that we'll be moving on past level 3, but for the moment, the level 1 and the level 2 are awesome. Really, really love. They're not too difficult, and it is perfect for my 7/ now 8-year-old. All right, that is all of the curriculum I have to show you guys today. Of course, along with all of this, My 8-year-old does so much more stuff. She reads a lot of books on her own, a lot of magazines. She's really into graphic novels at the moment as well. We do a lot of arts and crafts. And then as far as extracurriculars go, she is currently doing sign language this year with her big sister. They do sign language on a Friday morning once a week, and they have been loving it. They're really, really thriving and learning so much with their sign language. It's really, really awesome. It's so cool also, like watching them, I'm not going to do any hand signals, but watching them communicate with each other in sign language, like from across the room sometimes. It's really, really cool. It's really special. And then for sport, my 8-year-old plays rugby. Down here in New Zealand, rugby is, you know, the sport to play. So they train for rugby twice a week, and then on a Saturday morning they have their rugby game. And then along with that, they also do gymnastics. And also actually our homeschool group has had a sports day on once a week as well. So we've also been going to that and trying out a lot of different sports, which is really fun. All right, that is all I have to show you guys today as far as my 8-year-old goes. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you found something that can be useful in your homeschool. As always, please post questions down below if you have any, and I will do my best to get back to you. Okay, you guys, thanks for watching. Bye!
Deep in the shadows, I know it's hard.